Hi YouTube, it is April the 25th today, and I had the most brutal exam of my life this morning, and it's HTML. Now, HTML has been my best course all semester, and I was going into the final with like a high 80, 90 average, something along those lines. Like I've done all the assignments, well, except for one, and I've done very, very well on all the tests, and yeah, this final is just, it was ridiculous. I mean, we spent about 2 classes in total going over JavaScript, right? And JavaScript, like two classes in total this whole semester. JavaScript was on our final, worth 70% of our final. Yeah, 18 out of 25 points that we could have gotten came from doing JavaScript. I did study and I looked over and I understand, how to create a function and like I understand how to do that. But there's something, I don't know, like I just couldn't get any of it to work, and it was just because we didn't spend any time on it, and that really sucked. Another big problem too is for the exam, we're supposed to check our work in Chrome, right? Because there's some HTML functions and JavaScript functions that we use that only work in Google Chrome, or they only show up properly in Google Chrome. And I'm here coding this away, and I go to launch in Chrome just to check it out, and we didn't have Chrome on the computers. And our teacher actually did not know that. She thought we had full access to it, so that sucked. Because there's a little thing that we were supposed to do, create a spinner box, right? It's just like is in a form, and you just click on the arrows, and it goes from like whatever number to whatever number, whatever values you put in there. And the code for it is input, and it's type equals number. And I'm putting that in, I'm like, this isn't working, I don't understand why. It's because it wasn't in Chrome. It's because I could only check it in Firefox or Internet Explorer. So it was definitely unfortunate for sure. And then I woke up at 6 a.m. just to have a quick look at JavaScript before the final. And I get into the final at 9, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't know how to do any of this, and I think I leave around 11:30 or something, and it was bad. It was bad. And I sat down, I blanked too. I sat down, for some reason I'm looking at everything that she's asked me to do. I'm like, I forgot to do basic HTML too. So that was very unfortunate. I'm there using the appendix she gave us. I'm looking through it for the HTML. It's like, okay, so if I need to do an input thing, I gotta input. Okay. It was it was really that bad. I really wish she gave us an appendix on how to do JavaScript. That would have been really nice. We get an appendix for HTML, which we've been doing all semester, and nothing to help us with Java at all. So, other than that, we went out to dinner after the final day around 1 or so. We went to Biggs, which used to be Don Cherry's, and me and Nathan split some nachos, like 2 appetizers, nachos, and something else, wings and onion rings. The wings were really shitty, actually. There's no sauce on them, and that's important. I like having a lot of sauce on my wings, and I usually get extra sauce on the side just to dip it in even, but there's no sauce on them, and that was kind of sucky. Nachos were really good though, and then we left. I brought them to work. I came home and I just kind of laid down and relaxed until I had to go to work, and my shift it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. They did change almost everything in the store recently, so that was fun to deal with. And in general, I just kind of stood around and cleaned because it was really slow. But there's this, at the end of the night, there's this one customer that was loud, obnoxious, and just completely rude, and she ended up tearing up most of the store. There's one point where she was talking at me, not really talking to me, and she asked me to help her friend find something to match something, and she picks up I'm explaining to her that's an old bra. I don't it was supposed to be a sale bra. I don't know how it's in the drawer there, but you'll get it for the promotion that's going on now, but we're not supposed to have that in stock, so we don't have any underwear to match it anymore. And she pulls up a pair of underwear that's a similar color. She's like, oh, we have these, and she just throws them up in the air, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And yeah, so it was just gross to deal with. And then they had about 6 kids or something in the store with her at once too, 6 little kids that she wasn't even looking after, running around the store, and it don't do that, man. If you have children and you're going into the mall or like any retail store, watch your kids, man. We're not babysitters, you know? Don't just let your kids run rampant. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if someone's gonna take them. You don't know if they're gonna run off. You don't know if you just, you know, you have to watch your kids, man. They're supposed to be important to you. Don't let them just run rampant throughout a retail store, dodging in and out of tables and stuff. Like, it's not cool, man. People really need to learn how to control their kids. It's kind of disgusting. Like, working in retail, you do see just some of the worst parents too. Like, there was one time at work, there was like a stroller just left in the middle of the store, just with a baby in it. Yeah, like a stroller and a baby just left in the middle of the store. No one knew who it belonged to. We were just looking around like, what's going on there? And I think it was there for about a half hour, just left in the, like, it's a little ridiculous, you know? Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm gonna go have a bath. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. I'll relax a bit, go to bed, wake up, go to work tomorrow. Cool. I will talk to you later then. YouTube.